Yeah. You're not going to steal it off me, are you? Yeah. Are you joking? Don't know if you can see that, but that is a natural reaction to being in sub-zero temperatures. I'm here in the UK. It is certainly taking a bit of time for me to adjust to the great British weather. My ballsack now looks like a walnut. In fact, do you know what the worst bit is that when I sleep upstairs, it's warm inside. We got the heating on, but that creates a sort of steam. So essentially my bollock sticks to my inner thigh, and it's a bit, do you know, like a sort of when you put a fried egg in a not quite hot steel pan and you have to use the spatula to sort of scrape it off. That's exactly what my satchel is doing at the moment. I have to peel it off like a sticker. Anyway, today's going to be fun. We're going to head into London. We've got a few things to do this morning, and then I'm going to take you with me into London, and I'm going to try and avoid being stabbed. Number one, that's my number one priority, is to try and make it back alive so that I can edit this vlog, because otherwise this is a complete waste of time. I'm also going to go to Harrods and spend some money. That's going to be fun. So if you are a potion drinker or a pleb, please turn away now, because you're not going to like that at all. I'm going to see where today takes me. They're probably going to go to some nice, posh, fancy, expensive restaurant. We went to James Blunt's restaurant the other day, which was quite nice. Very expensive. That's a £300 meal. Dearie me, but that's pennies for a man like Mr. Velvet. The other thing, I just want to comment on my last video, which I uploaded, because there are a very strange bunch of people who seem to be blaming me for the altercation at 35,000 feet. I really wish that I was filming the interaction before, and then people would realise why I reacted in the way that I did. But basically, I could cure cancer, and there would still be a few people out there who'd say, why didn't you cure the more dangerous variant of it? I cannot do anything right. Anyway, Patrick, if you're watching this, you are still very much a dickhead, and I still very much hate you, and yes, your wife's minge has probably not had a wash. Anyway, I haven't been banned from Emirates as yet, and I don't think I have. In fact, do you know what? I feel like I might send a complaint to Emirates, because at the end of the day, I am the victim in this. I was assaulted, he's a bellend, and I've got a large penis. Filming me, filming him. What is going on? Here we are. Actually, I've got to be careful, because the neighbours might look out the window and see a strange man with a GoPro and start calling the police. That's the last thing I want. Anyway, there you are. Anyway, dearie me, who are these people? I might have to assault him for filming me without my permission. Look at this. I still cannot get used to it. I'm now essentially a hermaphrodite. I'm going to have to coax my Johnson out with a piece of cheese, because I can't feel it. I went to the toilet this morning, I pulled it out, and there was nothing there. I had to actually, for the first time, sit down to go for a piss. That's how cold it is. People don't realise. The last time I was in the UK with this weather, it was the same sort of temperature. It was over Christmas. And I thought, God, this can't get any worse. This is so cold. Anyway, it did. We ended up in an ice bar at the Winter Festival. Hit the road fairly soon. And stay tuned. It's going to be an interesting day. Right, I'm just going to wait for my dad to finish preparing, and then we're going to head into town. But anyway, he's made me a very nice cup of tea. My parents, they like the really sort of dark variety. Look at that. It's almost like a coffee, but... The blood is now flowing down below. Here we are. This is my morning position for now. It's fancy. And you can see I've only been here for about, just over 24 hours. And look at the state of my bedroom already. It's just like a bomb site. I've done a unique method of hanging my clothes up. There are plenty of hangers over here underneath, but I've decided it's much easier and much more convenient just to hang everything on top of the rack, rather than going to the effort of putting the hooks and the hangers inside the arm. Well, I'm going to just... Oh, look at that. Louis Vuitton. Very expensive. Do you know what? I actually bought this for £10 down at a market in Phuket. And to be honest, I feel like I overpaid, because it lasted a week and then the zip broke. I'm going to do, let's just make the bed here. Look, right, there we go. Oh, I was looking for that. You know, it's times like this where you really start appreciating having a girlfriend to sort of pick up the pieces. You know, I'm a bit like a slug. Everywhere I go, I leave a sort of trail of mess everywhere, and Mrs. Velvet is behind. It's a bit like curling, you know, that ice sport where behind you've got the brushes after me wherever I go. But I don't have her. She's basically going to be coming in about a week or 2 weeks. She's just sorting out her visa at the moment, so she's going to be enjoying the fresh, cold, chilly weather of the UK very, very soon. And we're looking forward to seeing Mini Velvet as well. What is it? It's a house.
This is the rainbow, and this is This is catch the...
Right, we're just going to come for a spot of breakfast at a place called M's Kitchen. The only supermarkets, there's no Aldi's or anything around here. It's all Marks and Spencer's and Waitrose, just how we like it. Everything's posh. Anyway, let's have a quick look here. The menu here, they do alpha male style breakfast, so bacon, sausage, egg, but they also cater for the homosexuals. Look, they do sort of vegan wraps as well, so this is all very exciting. And look, they've also created a menu item just for me. Look, it's called Posh Nosh. Love it. They serve the milk in. It's like a sort of gold-plated pot. That's fantastic. Anyway, we've had ordered the English breakfast. Now, this is going to be the first actually proper English breakfast I must have had in about, 3 years, because in Thailand the English breakfasts are not English. The sausages, they're more like sort of Frankfurter sausages, so I'm looking forward to a nice proper sausage. So earlier this morning you saw I was filming my dad filming me. Anyway, we've got the behind the scenes footage over here of me making my TikToks. Dear me. Where's that going? You're going to start a channel soon, aren't you? Senior Velvet. Wow, 4 hash browns. This is a proper English breakfast. The ratio to hash brown and sausage is key. Although I wasn't a big fan of mushrooms. My dad's the same over there. They've given me 2 extra hash browns as well. Look at that. This is the type of treatment you get when you're a social media superstar. It's very quick as well. It took, less than 5 minutes. You'd still be faffing around in the kitchen. That has been absolutely demolished, but I'm avoiding the beans, mainly because I'm wearing white trousers and I don't want to have an accident later, but that has literally filled the hole. And do you know what? That's the one thing I've missed about the UK. English breakfast and pubs. Apart from that, I can't say I'm missing the weather. Right, all done. We're now going to head to the station and head off to Victoria, but look, they also do cakes and stuff here. It's a bit early for that. Thank you very much. All sorted. And if you want to come here, it's called M's Cafe, M's Kitchen, and it's very close to proper English food. A proper, as I said, sausage, but Beckenham Station is just down there, so yeah, you can come down. They've got outdoor seating there, but I don't recommend that at the moment. Your food will probably turn into ice cream. So we're about 25 minutes away from Victoria Station here, so it's actually not too far away from the action in town. So we're going to head in there. We've got a few things to do to start, and then I'm going to go to Harrods. We're going to find some expensive things to buy that I haven't bought already. I basically bought everything I can possibly buy in Thailand, so I've had to move to another country to find something else to fill up my storage cupboard. And look, they also have a Thai restaurant here at the corner. But to be honest, the last thing I want to eat while I'm here is Thai food. My ring piece has only just recovered. I always remember this nightclub. They never used to let me in because I never had my ID every time I come back to the UK. But yeah, this is the Bridge nightclub. I've had some interesting times in there. A lot of riffraff going there, lots of fighting and all sorts of things. But yeah, it's still going strong. I've got to go and tap my Oyster card here. Dearie me, not done this for a while. Will that work? Oh, there we go. My Oyster has been tapped. Quite good at tapping Mrs. Velvet's Oyster. 10 minutes or so, but they've got a warm room in here. I think it's supposed to be reserved for sort of old people. That's ladies. Is that ladies only?
Ladies.
Well, we're not allowed. Am I allowed in there? I don't know. Oh, there's a few ladies. Oh, that's the toilet. I can't remember the last time I've been on a train mixing with all the plebs, so I'm slightly concerned. I have taken my Ebola vaccine, so fingers crossed I'm going to make it out the other side in one piece, but this is going to be an experience. But unfortunately there is no private jet service from Beckenham down to London Victoria, so I'm just going to have to slum it and try and avoid eye contact, because actually, to be honest, 3 weeks ago there was a stabbing on a Beckenham train. And I head straight to the first class carriage. Whoever owns this vending machine must make an absolute fortune, because a pack of, it's almost a small size, like a multi-pack of cheese and onion crisps, £1.50 it is, so 1 for, let's see, buy it, £1.50 for a pack of crisps. We're going to the first class section, are we? Or the section with less amounts of piss on the seats. There we go, they do actually have a first class section here. Not a single rat in sight. Look at this. I'll give you a quick tour of the first class section here. Look at these seats. Freshly upholstered, and they've got a TV over there. And it's actually hot as well, so worth the extra money as far as I'm concerned. Breakfast is working its magic. Don't know if you picked that one up. Oh, I think it might have steamed my camera up. In fact, this is a nightmare. I've just seen we've got a female driver of the train. Hopefully there's no parallel parking. I need a seatbelt and a helmet, I think. Right, here we are. We are now at Victoria. Go tap. He's just sneaked in. I caught that on camera. Oh, what is going on? It's not working. Oh dear, sorry. Oh, that is working. Why is that not working for me?
I wish I'd filmed that. Johnny, that took him 5 minutes to do the simple task of getting through a barrier.
Yeah. But I tried that one.
You have to use the same one you tapped in.
Yeah, I've only got one card.
Oh, right.
But there are too many people. I feel like I'm in Beijing at the moment. Or Mumbai. Actually, probably Mumbai's a bit more close. Right, I need Gaviscon. It's an emergency. So you bought a bottle, and then I left it at home, and then when I was out I bought another bottle, and then I've left it at home. So I've got 2 bottles at home, but I'm not going to buy another one. I'm going to get a sachet instead. See if I can get some schlong bands as well. To be honest, the schlong bands in Thailand are smaller because the average size penis is only about 4.5 inches when it's sort of flaccid, but the UK is slightly larger, so I should be able to find something that fits a bit more neatly. In Thailand you can buy the individual sachets, but here they just sell bottles or the big packs. Right, that's slightly annoying. I'm gonna have to get another bottle. They don't sell the individual sachets, so I'm now gonna have 3 bottles at home. I don't know if I'm supposed to queue up here. Do I pay here or somewhere else?
Usually pay here.
Ah, really? Okay. Ah, is this the queue for paying?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay. There you are, self-service. It's chaos here. Fate, that's for your ball sack, is it?
Yeah, well,
did you ask?
I think that's that one, yes. And that one is for my nose.
Your nose. So they've got different trimming sessions. Did you?
Can I get,
You asked to recommend it. Yeah, my dad's got extremely hairy bollocks, so he's got to get a face trimmer. There we go. You can shave everything. They don't have a special sort of attachment for the gooch area, unfortunately. I'm really struggling to see the appeal of London. Now, everything's so expensive and it's so cold. Why would anyone want to choose to live here? I've no idea. The chap down there in the green coat, he had a really nice coat, didn't he? He goes, excuse me. He was sounded German. Asked us to buy him a sandwich. But he had a nicer jacket than you. So he must have watched my TikToks. He obviously knew I was rich as fuck. Right, let's go and see how much a pack of ciggies is in Victoria Station in WH Smith here. Hello, how much are your Marlboro Golds here? £26.39 are they? Okay, I think I'm going to leave those. Thank you very much. They're £26.39. So this is the map of London, and that it looks a bit like my house in Chiang Mai. Oh, what's it called? Buckingham Palace. Yeah, same, but different. And where does Keir Starmer? Where can we go and throw some tomatoes? Jeremy Corbyn. Because I'd never trust a politician who has decided to have sex with Diane Abbott. I wouldn't trust them with anything. Right, morning meeting is done and I'm now off to Harrods. I'm going to go and see if I can find a new TV on wheels, although they have a TV in a briefcase over there. So I need to add to my collection of funny TV ornaments to add to Castel Schlong. Anyway, my Uber is now 2 minutes away. I didn't know this, but you actually have to pay more for a green Uber. Who wants to do that? I thought the whole purpose about green energy was that it was supposed to be cheaper, but obviously not on Uber. I have to pay £2 more, so fuck that. I'm going in a petrol car, and we're going to try and heat up the planet, because at the moment, my nipples are twice the size as they are normally. On the subject of large nipples, my car appears to be a Toyota Areolus. Right, that's him over there. Oh, it's nice and warm. We've arrived. Let's go up here. I like to go to the electronic section. That's always the most exciting for me. Oh, it smells expensive already. And look, I've even got my own private security with me, just making sure none of my fans approach me for any autographs. I'm looking for a TV on wheels. It's the LG one.
They definitely have LG. They have LG as a brand.
Perfect. So we're back up here again. Thank you very much. Oh, this next one.
Fourth floor, you need it one.
Here we go. Sorry about that. Right, I was wrong. Very nice service here in Harrods. They take good care of you. Oh, these are actually original pictures. Look at these. So, Adrian Brody, £1,800 for... I don't know which one. Oh, there it is. So this small picture here, I don't know if you can see the scale on my hand. That is £1,800. To be honest, it doesn't really look like I mean, to be honest, I could take that with my iPhone. £4,200. I'm in the wrong job. I need to become a photographer. That's a serious set of binoculars. £6,600. I don't know why you would ever need to have such an expensive pair of binoculars. Thermal imaging scopes. So I suppose you could attach that to the binoculars, and then you could look into your neighbour's bathroom toilet at night as well. Can you imagine? So that, as a set, you're spending about £8,000, something like that. Your neighbour has to be attractive to want to spend that money. Cycling Mikey, this is the one that he uses, I think. How are you?
Thank you. How are you?
Okay, very good, thank you. I'm an aspiring YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm all the gear, no idea, pretty much.
Right. Okay.
But I only bought this one a couple of days ago, and this is working out quite nicely for me.
Yeah, it's a very good camera.
I tell you what,
Produce that one.
the one thing I would like though is a microphone that I can attach into this, because I don't like wearing, that one, because
Yeah,
it looks a bit nerdy.
Okay.
So I need something that is a bit more discreet. Do you do anything like that?
So you've got these ones, I guess.
Yeah, but they're the clip-on ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
I
So-
don't want those.
Okay.
I need something that I can just attach there, but not to worry. It just looks weird when you have that sort of
sort
a
of poking out
fluffy
your-
sort of hamster attached to your shirt. So Johnny Velvet, so go and give us a follow.
Absolutely.
We have a Bugatti baby for just a mere £60,000. What's this one? This is like a Darth Vader sort of mask. What does that?
It's LED light therapy, so it's
Yeah.
So when you turn it on, it starts with a red light, which helps
Yeah.
with fine lines and wrinkles. And then after 3 minutes, it switches to infrared light, which helps with collagen production, getting rid of acne scar.
Like, wow.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, right. I'm supposed to close my eyes, am I?
You got the eye shield, so it's you can close it or you can keep it on because we have the eye shield on anyways.
Oh, it's like vibrating. So how long before I look sort of in like a teenager again?
I'll say it will take you 8 to 12 weeks.
Right, okay, off we go. I think I spotted something over here, which is actually getting the blood flowing to the Johnson much more than that machine. I have lots of TVs at home, but I get the most pleasure from the TV on wheels because I can push it around.
Exactly. You're not confined to one room.
You can't push that one around, can you?
No, unfortunately.
No, see, that's where I was going to get it. Found the CDJ section as well. I think someone with a particularly large chin would be dribbling in this section. And this is what I want for Casa del Schlong. Look at this. This is a GT Pro Ultimate Motion Simulator, £60,000. Demo by appointment, unfortunately, but that is a serious bit of kit. I've got one of those. It's a bit more reasonable. This one's £30,000 for that one. Here we go. This is the TV on wheels, the famous TV on wheels that I have, and for all the potion drinkers who said, oh, that's only 200 quid. Look, even in Harrods, it's £1,000. I have the TV on wheels. It's the best thing I've ever bought. This is the greatest invention ever.
Basically exactly same, but this
Yeah.
has got a better sound quality because of the speaker at the back.
Yeah, the sound here is a bit weird because it goes
It's at the back.
backwards. Yeah.
But now they did the speaker. You can buy additionally £199
Really?
to enhance the front. Yeah, it's a Bluetooth speaker. You can buy separate. You can attach with it.
Where do you sell that here?
Yeah.
Really? That's quite tempting. Can I hear the sound on this speaker? I think I'm going to get it. I'm getting excited. Right, I'm going to call my wife now, and if she agrees, we're going to get it. They have a special, because the sound on this is not very good because the sound comes at the back, but they've got a special speaker that faces forward.
Cheap.
What do you think? Would you use it?
Okay, buy it. If you like, buy it.
They've now charged it all up, and this is the new TV on wheel speaker, and I can stand as far back as here, and the sound, it's like you're in the middle of the Royal Opera House. What's this one? Hair and Beauty here. I don't think I need much of that. Mrs. Velvet, this is probably going to be more interesting for her, although I think she probably needs cement. I have Ebola of my tongue. There's a big queue. I don't know whether I can just push in front. Sorry, excuse me. I just want to order a water to take away. Is it okay to... I'm not sitting down. Can I just skip in front just to take away water? That's fine, yeah. Thank you very much.
We can't sell any bottle of water. But if you want to drink tap water here...
Can I just have a quick tap water? Is that okay? Sorry, thank you very much.
I don't
Thank you very much. Right, Harrods has been completed, and I've got to be careful with the camera around here because apparently this is where all the hoodlums start hanging out. So anyway, the camera is held firmly tight in my hand, but I need to go and sit down somewhere. I need to have a glass of champagne or something expensive. Something. I need to find a sort of rich as fuck person activity just for the next 30 minutes before I have to head off. So let's see what I can find here. And being my channel, Johnny Velvet.
Let me get a video.
You're not going to steal it off me, are you? It's okay. There you go. Nice to meet you.
What's your YouTube channel called again?
Johnny Velvet. I bet I'm more on TikTok.
Johnny Velvet.
Johnny Velvet on TikTok. I've just started my YouTube. Yeah. Are you joking?
No.
Wait, you watch me on TikTok?
Yeah.
Really? Nice to meet you. No way. Seriously?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, pleasure, man. Nice to meet you. Thank you, man. Pleasure. No way. That's crazy. I have to say, I was getting a bit nervous there. I honestly thought they were going to take the camera off me. But yeah, I've got fans in London. Can you imagine it? Right, I need to get out of here. Honestly, my arse is twitching. I'm putting the camera back in the bag. I shouldn't have said that. Now I feel a bit bad saying to someone, "You're not going to steal it, are you?" God, he went, "Oh, that was bad. I shouldn't have said that." Anyway, it's fine. Nice to meet you anyway. I don't know if they were taking the piss, but honestly, I don't know. I don't think that was really my target audience. I don't know what my target audience is, really, to be honest. But, right, I need to get out of this section and find somewhere safe. Right, actually, I better just check my pockets quickly. Harrods also have a sort of supercar section here. This looks quite new. I wonder if they have a rainbow wrapped Audi R8 first generation in here. To be honest, I think it's probably going to be a bit too expensive. They probably keep my car somewhere at the back in a special section. Go in there and pretend that I can afford to buy it. I think he's a bit young to buy this car. I can definitely afford that. So I'm going to go up to the rooftop bar in Harrods and have a Bloody Mary up there, I think. I need to get out of this cold. Honestly, it's unbearable now. The Johnson made an appearance about an hour ago, but it's now firmly tucked back. It's like a sort of kangaroo's pouch down there at the moment. Hello. There's a rooftop bar here somewhere, isn't there?
There was. It's now more of a grill place. You think about Guido Franzen?
I think that sounds...
It's not
Is
here.
it not there? Where can I have an alcoholic drink?
To Prada,
Yeah.
there's like a door just on the left-hand side, inside Prada. Just go through there and downstairs.
Okay, perfect. Let's try here. This looks interesting. To be seated. I don't know if I can go in there now. In a place called the Baccarat Bar. It's mostly cocktails here at the moment, but I actually don't know what I want. Thinking Bloody Mary, what could possibly go wrong? Actually, to be honest, it's not that expensive here. I was expecting it to be quite a lot more. I'm a TikToker.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So I've now started doing some YouTube vlogs. So
How many followers?
120,000 on TikTok.
That's great.
I'm like Michael Jackson now.
Recovering
from the cold. Didn't spill a drop. Can I have a go? No. Just sat here at the bar with my friend over here, Gobinda, and anyway, we're just getting to know each other. And Gobinda has several clinics around the UK dealing with autism and mental health and ADHD and stuff. Yeah.
depression, anxiety, people going through difficult times.
Yeah.
We do a lot of work, private diagnosis.
Yeah.
The NHS list is like 3 years. We do it, try and get you diagnosed in 6 weeks.
Cool. And it's called
My Solution Wellbeing.
My Solution Wellbeing. So yeah, there you go. Go and have a look online. And if you're, if you have any of those sort of conditions, go and check them out. Yeah, lovely to meet you. Thank you very much. Back out of the dungeon and back into the sunlight. Does it not get boring here?
Yeah, it does, because no one comes up here.
Yeah, you're in the quiet corner here, aren't you? Let's jump in a black cab. Let's go to the front of the queue. I can pay by card here. Yeah, okay. Right, so we're back in the sort of Kent region at the moment. I'm at my sister's place here at the back. There's not really much I can film at the moment. We're just currently watching the England-Wales game, so we just scored our second try. I'm with my nephew, who I haven't seen for a long time, so we're just sort of chilling out at the moment. And I think the plan is, when he's gone to bed, we're probably going to end up in the pub. I'm going to try and avoid any confrontation. The last thing I'd want to do is react if someone decides to tell me to fuck off a few times. I've been there, I've done that. I'm just going to allow people people to give me some abuse, and then I'm just not going to react. I'm going to be a little cucky bitch, because that's apparently what some of the comments on YouTube from yesterday's video expect me to do. They expect me to just be told to fuck off, and they say, okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, because they're cucks. They're little bitches, they're little babies, and they've got no bollocks. Unlike Mr. Velvet, whose bollocks are the size of elephants. I've got elephantitis of the testy satchels, and people don't like it. That's why little babies on the internet don't like Mr. Velvet. Anyway, my rant is over. I'm glad I got that out of my system. And before I go in there, I just want to show you my brother-in-law's man cave. It's not quite up to the standards of Mr. Velvet. However, it's still not bad. So look, he's got a drum kit over here. He's got a dartboard over there. We've got one of those at Casa del Schlong. A very posh, fancy Rolex watch. Costs a lot of money. And look, there's a nice dog bed down there as well, with a perfectly round sort of stain. Dogs have priority in this house. Look, you've got the prime seat there. I mean the plebby seat. Right, you think it can touch the ceiling? Yeah? We keep going up. You got to swap? Swap with me? That one? You want that one, don't you? Ow!